This is part 5 of our phonics lesson on vowels. So just as a point of interest, there are words that are made up of only a vowel sound, such as the word I, the word or a, the word I as in the things you see with, the word ah, the word o. Interesting words that are just a vowel sound. We can have vowels that stand as a single, so one letter stands as a single sound, or we can have vowel clusters where two or more vowels work together to make a vowel sound. Those vowel clusters come in two types, long and diphthongs. The long vowel sounds we've already looked at. They're called vowel pairs or digraphs when two vowels together make one phoneme, the long vowel sound. The other type of vowel clusters is diphthongs. In diphthongs, that's where we have the gliding vowel. It's kind of like a vowel blend, so two vowel sounds are blended together. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Another way to categorize vowel sounds is as monophthongs. Mono meaning one, and thongs being sound. So monophthongs have one vowel sound for the vowel letter or grapheme. Could be more than one letter. So the I in hit is a monophthong, I. The E in heat is a monophthong. It's just a single vowel sound. But in our American English dialect, we have a lot of diphthongs, the most consistent being the oi and the ow diphthongs. So oi like in boy, ow like in bow. That word could also be bow, and o is sometimes considered a diphthong or gliding vowel, which we'll talk more about later. So let's think about those diphthongs, those vowel blends. In your workbook, they talk about them as vowel blends and also use the term diphthongs. So the vowel sound glides between two vowel sounds. The most consistent English diphthongs, at least in American English, are the OW, ow sound, and oi. But let's think about ow. Ow as in cow or out. So you can see the spelling OW or OU for that ow sound. So for number 18, pause the video and think of another word with an ow sound. Now let's think about oi. So the most common spellings for oi in English are OY and OI. Oi as in toy and oil, oi. So for number 19, pause the video and think of another word with an oi sound. Now, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of variation among different English dialects, even in the U.S. There's a link, and you can just look at the URL. It's pretty easy to type in if you're interested. It's British diphthongs, so they're going to sound a little different from some of our American diphthongs, but it's interesting to think about all the vowel sounds that are diphthongized in American English and in other English dialects. I'm only going to hold you accountable for the two most consistent diphthongs in American English, which are the ow and the oi sound. So I'll be asking you in the future about words and spellings for ow and oi. As I mentioned earlier, the long vowel sounds, all of them except for E, are sometimes considered to be diphthongized or gliders, gliding vowel sounds, and you can kind of hear that and tell why they're sometimes considered the gliding vowels. O, U, I, A. If you pause the video and say each of those sounds, you'll see how your lips move when you're saying them. That demonstrates the glide or the diphthong of those long sounds. Whereas with E, you can notice that your lips don't move while you're making that long vowel sound. Now we're going to talk about R-controlled vowels. So these are neither short nor long sounds. The vowel sound is influenced by the R that follows it. So in Americanized English, at least most dialects, we say ER, IR, and UR the same. We say it like in herd, bird, fur. So for number 20, pause the video and think of another word that has the sound. Another R-controlled vowel is the AR, as in arm, car, charge. So for number 21, pause the video and think of another word that has the R sound. Another R-controlled vowel is OR or, as in important, north, or. So for number 22, pause the video and think of another word with the or sound. Less commonly, we have the air R-controlled vowel sound, as in aware and bear. So for number 23, pause the video and think of another word with the air sound. Another less common R-controlled vowel sound is ear, as in ear and hear. So for number 24, pause the video and think of another word with the ear sound.